Hey everyone, it's Ryan with Stock Investing and Trading 101. Today we're going to be doing a Webull trading app review. I've done reviews now for a number of different brokers, including Public, Webull, First Trade, Robinhood, pretty much the majority of brokers out there. And today we're doing it on Webull. Before I get into the video, I just wanted to remind everyone, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and smash that like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and promoting my content. Next, let's get right into it. So when you open Webull originally, it will look something like this. You will be at a watch list screen. And from here, you'll see 4 different options at the bottom. You have your watch list on the bottom left, markets, community, and then your menu. The watch list is exactly what it sounds like. You will start with a watch list that you can fully customize. You can add whatever stocks that you trade or want to follow. Let's say you trade, EV stocks. You can add all of your EV stocks like NEO and things like that and add all of your stocks here. Create your own custom watch list. So that's pretty much what the watch list is all about. You can also click on whatever stock is on your watch list and it will bring you directly to a technical chart, which we'll talk more specifically about the charts shortly. The next option is markets. This is where you can follow the markets, the crypto markets, the global markets, the Forex and futures market they have at the bottom. You can find the gainers, the lossers, hot ETFs. There's a lot of good information here, and it's definitely something that can be used. There is a drawback that you can follow the futures and things like that, but you can't actually trade futures or Forex on this app unless there's something that I'm not seeing, but that is kind of a setback. You can also trade crypto if you are approved for it, which pretty much you just have to opt in to trade cryptos, and you can trade them just like on Robinhood. Next, you have the middle button, which is pretty much your own account information, how much cash you have, the market value, your risk level, all of your positions. So that's what this middle Webull symbol is. Next, they have community, which is like a news feed, kind of like Twitter somewhat, where you can kind of like tag different stock tickers or different words like earnings season and share ideas and gain ideas from other traders or other, friends or people that you follow. Lastly, they have the menu, which is, this is just your basic menu. They have a good referral program where you can refer people and get a bunch of free stocks. They have different deposit bonuses where you can deposit a certain amount and then you'll get a certain amount of money for free. But next I want to get into how the app actually trades, because it is a trading app after all. And so we're mainly concerned with, the trading on the app. So Webull, just like Robinhood, does allow you to trade stocks and options commission-free. One drawback is that they don't currently have fractional shares, which Robinhood, I have my fractional shares set up. They also offer that on a number of different apps like Public and E-Trade. And so for them not to have fractional shares is definitely a setback and a drawback for the app. However, like I mentioned, you can trade full shares for free with no commissions. So let's say you wanted to buy, 1 share of AT&T, you could buy that for free with absolutely no commission. They also have a relatively nice looking options chain. This is a more traditional options chain than, say, on Robinhood. And I think it does produce a lot more information and overall is just better of an options chain. So this is what a normal options chain would look like. In the middle, in red, you will have our stock price of about $29.18. Above that, you'll have your $29 call. This is your strike price, and these are the ones that are out of the money. And then you have your in the money call options on the bottom, and then you have your different expiration dates on the left, so you can see March 12th, March 19th. These are weekly call options. And in the middle, you'll have your days till expiration. Along with that, you have all of your Greeks. So you have your theta, gamma, delta, vega, open interest, implied volatility. Lots of great information in this options chain here. And it is better, in my opinion, than Robinhood because On Robinhood, you have to click extra buttons just to see your Greeks, and majority of people probably don't even really look at them because they might not understand them, and this just gives you an opportunity to see exactly what you're buying and how the Greeks will actually affect the options contract price. The charting, which I mentioned before, is also without a doubt better in my opinion. They have a lot more technical charts where you can actually set up different indicators. You can actually put a MACD or an RSI on your chart. Just like Robinhood, you can switch it from like candlesticks to a bar chart if you want, or whatever kind of chart you're comfortable with. I like to use the candlesticks. But with these technical indicators, it is a lot more useful because, obviously on Robinhood, you can't do anything like this. And, for you to be able to add this is definitely extremely useful, especially for a phone app where maybe you don't want to be at your desktop actually charting, a stock or a ticker. And with this, you can still see technical indicators on the go on the app, and it's just very useful. One thing I forgot to mention about options is that you do have to subscribe to a real-time data. I don't know if there's a way to get it for free, where if you have a certain amount in your accounts, then you'll get it for free. But on my account right now, I don't have real-time data, and for me to get it, they want me to pay $2.99 per month. So unless there's a free way to get that, which there probably is, that's definitely something to consider because obviously you don't want to pay just to get free data. But yeah, in my opinion, the charting is superior. The options chain is superior to Robinhood. A couple of drawbacks is that you can't trade Forex or futures. You have to sign up if you want to trade crypto. And overall, in my opinion, the interface isn't as user-friendly and isn't as good as Robinhood. I think Robinhood, it just kind of draws you into it. I think it's a lot more easy to use. This looks a little bit more technical in my opinion, where there's a lot more different things you can do, and it can just be harder to use. Lastly, while you're in the portfolio section of your account, this is where you can follow your positions, you can track your performance, you can transfer money from your bank account or to your Webull to your bank account. This is where you would do all of your transfers. And there's also different options where you can, check out different IPOs. You can check out your past orders. You can check out your risk level. They have a stock lending program, just like the majority of brokers do, where you can loan your shares to short sellers and get paid interest for lending these shares, which is can be very useful. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the app. They also have screeners, which is definitely very useful. You can create custom screeners for different things like PE ratio, dividend yield. You can look for a golden cross if you're looking for technical indicators. You can look for an oversold RSI. And these are just things that aren't available on Robinhood. They are a little bit more technical and requires a little bit more knowledge on exactly what these indicators mean. But that is a good thing to know, and it's a good thing to be able to have access to. So, Robinhood, it's a lot more easy to use, and it's a lot more basic in my opinion. Webull has some more technical options, and it doesn't look as user-friendly, but it does have some benefits to it. So I just wanted to show you guys the app. I think it's a pretty cool app. I personally don't use it because there's just so many options out there nowadays that have all of these features. But for an app that doesn't charge any commissions and has all of these options pretty much for free, I think it's a great, app to use. And if you're interested, definitely use the link in my description. Download the app and check it out for yourself. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all the views, and drop a like if you haven't already, and we'll talk to you